Boom! What's going on, YouTube? We are live, and I am Trucker Jim. And I hope my audio is sounding good. I am sitting here in the Chevy. But today is Sunday. It's like December I think the 30th, the day before New Year's Eve, which is, well, the day before the new year. What's up, Jason Taylor? How you doing, man? Twisted Okie Trucker is up in the house. What's going on, man? I know I've been kind of out of pocket. I got the kids still. They're inside. I don't know what kind of crazy they're into right now. Playing the keyboard or putting on fingernail polish. I don't know. What's up, Maverick and Jason Taylor? I'm doing good, man. I've had a pretty good, little holiday. I've been off for the last week. I was supposed to originally take the kids back today, but I'm not taking them back till tomorrow instead. What's going on, Bobby? But as the title suggests, Goals 2019. And this will probably be the last video like this on the Trucker Jim channel. Because I'm starting two new YouTube channels. One's mine, one's going to be the company's. And then, they're still going to have this one. But in a minute, well, I don't know if I'm going to give you guys all the details, but I'm going to give you some details anyway. But is the audio okay? Are you guys hearing me through this, or is it actually coming through the iPhone? Can someone give me a report on the quality of the audio before I get into the meat of this video? Okay, so Brian says I'm good. Everybody else hearing me okay? Trying to talk good and loud. Okay, so I did a couple of videos. I don't know if you guys have seen them. Not too many. My numbers have been drastically low for the month of December, but I guess my amount of content going up has been a little on the low side too. But I've been, reflecting more, getting inspired, getting ready for what's getting ready to happen. I can assure you there's going to be plenty of videos made by yours truly coming up. Sounds like through your Bluetooth? Okay, well, good deal. But I suggest following this advice if you want to really try to get the best out of you. And once again, it ain't all about comparing yourself to other people. It certainly ain't about comparing yourself to me or some celebrity or whoever it is. The challenge is to be the best you can be. So that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the best me. I am not a copycat trying to compare myself to anyone else. Now, there is competition at times, and it's perfectly okay to get excited about kicking other people's ass and outperforming them. But at the end of the day, you're really your toughest competition, more so than another person. Now, in my, moleskin notebook that I do a lot of writing and planning videos, I've got everything broken down in, it's actually like 2 pages of goals. But on my notepads, I had like a brainstorming goal session. Also, as far as qualities in myself I wanted to develop and get better at, I did a brainstorming section on that. But I mentioned that in a previous video. So if this is your first one and you dig the content that I'm getting ready to go over, oh, here comes Aubrey. You can go back and look at those. Excuse me for a second. What's up, Alps?
I just wanted to tell them that it's my turn on the iPad.
It's your turn on the iPad. Hey, this is live on YouTube, Aubrey. You want to say anything to the 100 people that's watching this? You don't? Well, tell you what, give me about 15, maybe 20 minutes, and I'll be back inside, okay? Go take your brother inside, too. Or you guys want to meet Casey? Casey's my little buddy. He loves trucks, too. It is so wet out here at my mom's house. Hey, check it out. There's Boone. Don't go through that puddle, Boone. Hey, look at all this water. And there's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Hey, I'm doing a YouTube video right now. Can you give me about 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll come inside and we'll play some stuff. Boone, take Boone back inside with you, okay? Just give him a follow. Follow Casey, Boone. I get him standing in the puddle. All right, so we got 29 people home. Okay, so Gobin, I didn't announce I just kind of came out here and this going live kind of happened on a whim. My intention was to do a really cool edited video on this, but I was like, when am I going to have the time? And if I'm going to set up green screen and the lighting's not superb at my mom, so I'd have to, use my secondary lighting. And I like, the heck with it. I'm going to get this information out as far as the goals, as far as a handful of you that's kind of into this thing and wanted to know. And here comes Casey again. So I wanted to get it out. I apologize for the interruption. Listen. Casey. Tell you what, you want to sit in here with me while I do this?
Who's that? Going fine.
Yeah, I see that. All right. But, everyone, before I get started on the goals, let me introduce you to my man, Casey. Say what's up, YouTube.
Hey.
You know that you watch a lot of YouTube, don't you, Casey? Yeah. Hey, get. You got grass all over your. Keep them right there. You're not crawling all over this truck, okay? I done had to vacuum it out twice already. But back to goals, people. Now I wrote it down actually in this notebook, which I dig back into periodically, but I couldn't quit just there. Now, you do want to write it down on paper because what is it, guys? A goal that's not written down is not a goal. It's a wish. So put pen to paper. That's crucial. There's something magic that happens. But in addition to that, I am a digital kind of guy. And the way these Apple devices, I wrote this on my iPad, but it's actually showed up on my iPhone that's recording this right now. So I'll have my goals with me all the time. And my expectation is I'm going to print a couple of these up and maybe stick them up in my truck somewhere. So I'm going to see these goals, which I've got a little more than 10. Now, I will revisit these goals from time to time, but let me kind of just share these things with you. Maybe it might give a little inspiration or some ideas for some of you guys that's trying to do, something similar as far as setting some goals. But I got them here in the iPad. I actually did it just in notes. There wasn't nothing, no need to, I don't have some fancy word processor to write goals. I actually just use the notes. So it's going to show up on all of my Apple devices. But, my income goal. Let me just revisit before I get into 2019 goals and recap 2018. I'd set the income goal of $80,000. Now, keep in mind, I have taken 4 complete weeks off this year. The mountain vacation, there was this other vacation when Misty's mother passed away, went to Indiana, and then the week that we're in right now. But I totaled up everything when I got Friday's statement, and seriously, guys, it was $79,134. Yeah. Less, like $800 and something away from the 80,000. Now, keep in mind, I do have 2 vacation days and 2 holidays, so I'm getting paid on like 4 days, this week. But when I get that check, it's actually going to be the new year, so that'll be counting towards 2019 and not 2018. But I end up missing my goal of 80,000. Now, as far as total income, if I count YouTube revenue and all that, I'm actually over it. But I wanted to do it as far as G&P as a company driver, make $80,000, and well, I didn't quite get it. One driver referral, or not taking one of those weeks off, or I don't know, working a couple extra days. It was really, really close. $79,134 is what it ended up. So I did not hit my goal of $80,000. And reflecting back, there's so many scenarios that could have made an extra $900 over the course of 52 weeks. But at the same time, that's still my best year yet. It's the best one ever. It keeps going up and up and doing a little better every year. So that is exciting. So for 2019, I'm up in the ante. I know I didn't quite hit my 80,000, but for 2019, the goal is going to be $90,000 for the year. Now that's going to be total income. The bulk of that will come from G&P. And actually, in my book, I've got actually broken down into pretty good detail as far as where those sources of income are coming from. I'm not going to go into my notebook because it breaks it down, and some things are real personal to me. But I am going to share the digital version of it. So $90,000 for the year is going to be my income, and that's total income. That's G&P, video purposes, everything I got going on. Now, this is one I'm really excited about. For 2019, the second goal on my list is to wake up early. That's right. I toyed with the idea of waking up at 4 a.m. and eventually I want to get to the point where I'm doing that when I'm more settled. I'm in a house and not so much living in a truck like I do now. But wake up at 5 a.m. That's going to be the time my alarm goes off each and every day, is wake up at 5 a.m. and make them first hour or two in the morning really, really count and get an edge over all the people who is still sleeping in. But to wake up early. Next is to write a script. What's up, Dom?
Okay.
He's right here with me. I'm filming a video right now.
Ow!
So you can either sit and chill and be quiet or go inside. But this is live on YouTube. What you gonna do? You gonna go play? Yeah, go play with that skateboard thing.
I'm trying to find where to ride it.
Okay, good luck. Do not bust your head.
I know.
All right. Close the door.
Can I get my stuff back there? In that bag?
I'll get it for you.
Is this big?
You gonna take that in?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we might, if Grandma's got some glue, we can probably fix that race car that came apart.
Race car?
You know, the one that the front wheels came off of?
Yeah.
That has the track. Close the door. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
Thank you. Okay, but to write a script. Now, I'm so freaking excited about this because this is probably the most ambitious goal that can lead to more great things as time goes on. But I've got an idea. It's too big to call it a movie, an epic trilogy, or maybe like a season on Netflix one day. But it's a story. I'll talk more of that on the Video Purposes channel as next year gets here, because the Trucker Jim channel and the G&P channel, that's going to be truck driving kind of stuff. And I know most of you guys, that's why you're here, is for truck driving kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm Trucker Jim now. So there's going to be plenty of that. Actually, 55 videos on G&P's channel, and it's going to be at least 20 to 25 on Trucker Jim's channel. All of that's going to be related to truck driving, and Video Purposes is going to be where all the other interests that I have that a lot of the truck driving people could give. Well, they just don't care for you. Let me say that. But anyway, I'm gonna write a script, and that's really the main motivation of getting up early, because I want to do some writing at the beginning of the day. As soon as I wake up, maybe it'll be in dream states is where my inspiration for writing will be. But we'll talk more of that as time goes on. Now, this is crucially important. I've got the goal of organize each week with planner and goals, and I ain't talking about a planner at G&P as far as scheduling freight or anything. I've got a day timer, a planner, where I can schedule all of my activity over the course of the week, breaking down, it's like, I don't know, I think it's got in like 15-minute increments. I'll show you guys in an upcoming video if I hadn't already, but really be organized and plan my time, which is going to be crucial for, doing these 100 videos, doing the media director thing for G&P. I'm probably going to do some type of training. I'm going to do some driving because, the content's got to be, like, just film it inside the terminal or whatever. But organize each week and planner with goals. I'm sorry I'm getting distracted. Kids just keep coming back out here and opening my doors. Yeah, I don't think this is a good place to ride that. You're right. I did not like that skateboard thrown in my truck. But we'll move on. Now, As far as video content, you can expect create and upload 100 plus quality videos across 3 channels. I was mentioning this earlier. 55 is the number for the GMP channel, 25 for the Trucker Gym, 20 for video purposes. And also another part I'm excited about is 20 videos I'm going to get paid to do, whether it's from businesses or some of you guys or bands or whatever the case may be. I want to start making some professional content for other things outside of GMB trucking on, the weekends and my evening time. So I'm excited about that, and that's going to turn into really the business that I've always dreamed of. And income on that is to make $10,000 on my side hustle, video purpose, as far as making videos for other people. And this is in addition to AdSense or, sponsors and things like that happen as the year goes on. That'll be pretty cool. But the main thing I want to focus on is doing 20 jobs, earning a total of $10,000. That's going to be an average of $500 a job, which is so doable. Every goal I've set here is totally doable. But the first 5 I'm going to do for $300, so they're just going to have to understand I'm going to be, showing these projects around. That's actually just to get things started, getting some momentum going. But also, most of the content I'm going to be doing is on GNP's channel. Now, for all of you truck drivers that, I don't know, are soon to be truck drivers, or, you had to work somewhere to get your CDL like Millis or, some of these other places and work for them for a year, and then you want to come some. But anyway, anybody ends up wanting to come to GNP, which is not a bad place to be at all, and I'm thinking it's going to be much, much better. But I've got the number of 50 driver referrals. So, I'll hit on this more, but there's going to be content specifically for, existing GMP drivers, just to, educate them on working efficiency and maximizing their time out. But there's definitely going to, be some recruiting aspects in there. But, but for them to count, they've got to either put my name down on the app or tell a recruiter or something. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm not really stressing that. I believe it's going to work out. Now, here's something new that I have. Well, I'd had this for a goal years ago, and I didn't really stick with it the entire year. I started out with it, but I want to volunteer 2 hours each week to something meaningful. I don't know if it's to help somebody read or hang out with old people at the nursing home or what. I'm not sure yet, but I want to get in the habit of volunteering. And there's no kind of business I'm trying to gain, just a charitable, doing something unselfishly, 2 hours a week. I don't think that's asking a whole lot, but I think it can definitely make a difference. But also exercise 5 hours a week. I'm not putting this whole Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever, and it ain't all got to be in the gym on the elliptical, because that stuff is kind of boring for me. I'd rather play sports or kayak or hike or do something outside that's fun with other people, but at least get 5 hours of good, solid exercise each and every week. I do want to repair and sell the Newbern house. I've got that broken down more in detail in my book. And read 5 books. Let's see, I thought I had something else after that. I did. But to read 5 books. Now, a couple of these books I already have. I've got Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. I've got The Art of War. I want to read that. YouTube Secrets. I'm a little over halfway done with that one. And then a couple other books that I think would help me. But I want to read 5 books before the end of the year. Most of the time, I think I'm going to do most of my reading before I lay down. Because if I'm getting up at 5 o'clock every day, pretty much the way that's going to work, by 10 o'clock, I will be exhausted, and it'll be time to go to bed by 10 o'clock. Somewhere between 9:30 and 10, get up at 5 is what I'm thinking. But also, for my goals for 2019, I want to develop some skills. And at this time next year, I want to be better, in a lot of ways than I currently am today. And I've got developed skills to become a big-time director, because that's my goal. That's what I want to do. It gets me excited. I think that'd be a kick-ass life. So that's what I'm going for. And what I mean by develop my skills to become a big-time director, number 1 is project planning, writing dialogue, camera work, green screen, video editing, file management, photography, thumbnail, and optimization are the categories that I'm really focusing on developing a good, solid skill set in. Also, I want to get my concealed carry permit. That's right. Jim can be packing and it be legal. Also, get 2 truck payments ahead. This Chevy that I'm sitting in right now, by the end of the year, the January and the February payment for 2019 are, I'm ahead by 2 payments. Is that what I want to do? Cause as like next year gets here, well, actually, let me just finish with the list, and it'll make sense. But have to be 2 truck payments ahead, save $15,000 for an emergency fund, and 2 fishing trips. Catch 10 fish for 2019. That should be a reachable goal right there, right, guys? Attend 2 truck shows. I'm thinking Louisville and Dallas, and also attend 2 concerts by the end of the year. But those are my goals, guys. So let me go back and kind of check your comments, because I hadn't been paying them very much attention as I've been going through that. Here comes Casey again. Happy New Year's to you too, Rick Brown in Holland, America. Bobby Kohler. What, buddy? You did make it back. Well, come on in. Hi, guys here. How is everyone doing? What's up, Alana? They say it was the wettest year in the history of North Carolina. I believe it, man. It's always raining. It's soaking wet out here. I think I showed you guys that a while ago. Come on, get in and keep your feet off my seats, please. Oh, Charles, man, talking about them Gamecocks. That was not an enjoyable game yesterday. So we're going to move on. Love it. Wrote down my goals this morning. That's awesome, Alana. That is good. I'm excited for you. Happy New Year, Jim, and safe on the road out there. All right, thanks. Philip the Who. There you go. That is cool, Alana. How much did the dude with the Beagle pillow do? I don't know. You guys probably watch him more than I do. At least 6 figures, that hole, right? My goal is to get a hair transplant. Okay. Do not bust your head. There is still time to reach all your goals. Well, like my goal for 2019, this isn't counting, any of my insurance, money from old policies and, YouTube. Actually, if you count everything, I exceeded 80. But my goal, I wanted to do it with G&P.
Well, go back there. Go back there and sit.
No, you're fine. Well,
back there. Can I sit there?
Yeah, you can. Here, let me lift you back there. Your shoes got grass on.
Yeah.
There you go. At least 6 figures. I've set my goal for 90,000 for this year, but I was so tempted to go with 6 figures, and I've just got a hunch and a feeling that that is achievable for 2019. But I got the 90 now. I'm going to reassess when we get to mid-year. Okay, please put that down. Year's not over yet. Yeah, I could go work a couple of more days and add to it, but it would still be 2019 when the paycheck hit. If I would have got paid on Kentucky's referral bonus the second time, I would have. Like one referral bonus, with the vacation pay and, all that stuff that's, still coming, I would have exceeded. So it was really, really close. Hey, Jim, hoping to join G&P in the near future. All right, well, Jeff Jordan. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a little more involved in, the stuff at G&P than I have been in the past. The first video that I'm doing for the G&P channel, it'll probably be January 3rd before I have it ready. It's going to be filmed January 2nd, but they're doing kind of announcement of the drivers of the year for G&P. I don't know nothing about it except for these drivers of the year are getting brand new trucks that are, I think they're a little more dressed out and a little more special than, our typical company trucks for the drivers of the year. Last year they got the black Cascadias, where, our other ones were red. But that's going to be Wednesday down in Columbia. I'm going to be down there with all my camera gear and everything, and they're supposed to have my company MacBook, already. So I don't know. We'll have to see how all that goes. But I'm expecting that's going to be the first video on the G&P channel. I will do something next week, whether it's live or whatever, on the Trucker Gym, so I can throw a link up there so you guys that are interested in plugging into the G&P content, which is going to be excellent. I'm really excited about the content that's going to be coming out of that, because I'm going to get some assistance, some support. I'm not going to feel as rushed like I have been. So I'm expecting good things. But these kids, they're expecting time with me. So, I've already given about 25 minutes on this video, and I guess that's all it's going to be, guys. But I would love to, like Alana, I would love to hear about, your goals and the process of setting goals. That goes for all of you right here. But set some goals, guys. Stretch your brain. How good can you be? What can you do this year? And there's something magical about writing them down, because it exists. Once it's written down, it's just like a wish and a thought, prior to that. And you can go back and review these things. And I don't know. Challenge yourself. How good can you be, guys? But I'm going to go hang out with the kids. Happy New Year to everyone. I think this is the last week of the NFL, so I hope your team's made the playoffs. My team, the Gamecocks, I guess we'll start getting excited about spring ball, right? But everyone, Happy New Year, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Thanks for tuning in.